Introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, training out of Kiat Mukau Gym, with a fight record of 139 wins and 29 losses, and 83% win rate, representing Thailand, the kicking machine, Superlek.
ระวังชนหัวระวังกระจับแล้วก็ระวังต่อยหลังหัวนะครับต่อย3 ยกเต็มที่นะครับชนมือนะ
Referee Olivier Coste checking for the mouthpieces, and we are underway. Originally scheduled as a bantamweight unification bout, now a 3-round battle between Superlek and Nabil Anand. If you need clarification, Nabil Anand is the 9-inch height advantage on that one, Rich. I don't know if they knew that. But there we go. Immediately Superlek trying to close that distance, framing out. Goes for the headshot early, utilizing the long guard as Nabil throws the switch kick to the body.
You see Superlek here trying to just work, looking. He knows he needs to get to the inside. He's tried to reach the face one time with that overhand. And it's going to take a setup. It's going to get, there you go, right there. Good close on the distance. And you can see here this leverage point that Nabil has with the clinch. And Superlek goes immediately to an under clinch just to tie up the action.
Both these gentlemen in a past life were known as Muay Khao, which is a knee fighter style in Thailand. However, they both evolved into Krab Kuong, which means well-rounded in the Thai language. And that's exactly what we expect to see here tonight. A very interesting, well-rounded battle between two of the very best in the bantamweight division. As Nabil enters in, lands a punishing body kick, and inside the clinch they go. Hard clinch from the inside position for Superlek.
You can see before that clinch that Superlek threw that overhand right there, and how much he got his head offline to do that. It was almost reminiscent of the way he threw that elbow on Jonathan Haggerty. That little jab came into Superlek's face, kind of disrupted him a little bit there. I don't think he was expecting it to be quite that long.
Nabil is also a switch hitter. He will change stances, keep his opponents guessing as he tries to close that distance. Superlek is throwing that right hand like he's trying to launch a baseball into the upper deck at the Saitama Super Arena. Pay close attention to that right hand, ladies and gentlemen. Good guard from the forward pressure of Nabil Anand.
Watch the big steps that Superlek has to make here, in and out. There's a lot of real estate in legs and hands to outrun there. Superlek's
big knee to the body from Nabil Anand. Superlek looks rocked. Superlek looks rocked as Nabil Anand goes to the head kick. A knockdown. Is it a knockdown? Olivier Coste initiates the count. Superlek looks shocked, bewildered, and possibly rocked.
He's not on steady legs here.
Superlek ties up Nabil. Could Nabil Anand shock the world again? The 10-second clapper is sounded. Can Superlek be saved by the bell as Nabil Anand goes to the body shot? Superlek is hurt as the head kick comes in. The pain is coming. Oh, I know people say I look like Mario Lopez, Rich Franklin, but I'm going to say it again. Superlek was...
I don't think many people will get that reference, Mitch.
Just as old people.
Well done, and definitely for our generation. Listen, this is what I said coming in. Did Superlek actually underestimate Nabil? Right here, he had the clinch. The knee comes in. Superlek is on unsteady legs prior to that. That kick actually came. I don't know, he might be able to make an argument that he really was just kind of falling off the ropes because that kick didn't land flush. But nonetheless, there was a shot prior to that that had Superlek on unsteady legs. You can see that this combination is coming in, and this is just Superlek in survival mode towards the end of the round right here, where Nabil Anand was teeing off with that knee to the head. We'll see if this 60 seconds is giving him time to actually recover from this.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 168 bouts, Superlek has never been knocked out. He's never even been knocked down. And Nabil Anan just knocked down Superlek as Superlek lands a big right hand. Nabil Anan senses history could be made right now at the Saitama Super Arena as he shifts gears and starts to put it on Superlek.
As this round and fight is progressing, Nabil Anan is having less and less respect for Superlek's power. I think Superlek's going to go home tonight and start asking himself about his prep, his weight cut, whether he underestimated Nabil, because he said himself he didn't even expect Nabil to beat Nico Carrillo at his last match.
Big step-in knee from Nabil. Those knees are generated with so much power. Nabil is a different level, ladies and gentlemen. He has leveled up, but this is still Superlek we are talking about as he ties up the body and spins him around.
Watch the footwork of Superlek. Watch the big, wide, like foot motions that he has to make to evade, to run far enough to evade a punch or a kick, or to even close the distance. They're big motions, and Nabil Anan sees them coming from a mile away. And this is a problem that any fighter that faces Nabil Anan in this weight class is going to run into, because 6'4" as a bantamweight, this is just unheard of.
That right hand comes off like an absolute hammer as it backs up Superlek, who is bloody and battered after a first round knockdown. Tries to come in, runs into an elbow as he initiates the body lock. Referee Olivier Cost separates. Superlek is bleeding from his right eye.
When you watch Superlek throw a punch, and when he misses, he doesn't just miss by inches, he misses by a foot.
That one connected more to the hand of Nabil than it was to the face. Superlek with his back against the wall, trying to showcase the world-class Muay Thai that he is known for. Punches Nabil Anan in the lat. Has to cover so much airspace to get to the head of Nabil.
Superlek's gonna have to switch things up because he keeps trying to land that overhand right. Nabil is wise to it. He keeps leaning. He's so tall that Superlek keeps catching him either in the shoulder or the lat. He's gonna have to feint that right.
Oh, head kick. Superlek's wobbled, shoots in, gets the body lock, saves himself from any unnecessary damage. 18 seconds to go in the second. Oh, body shot. You can hear that ricochet around the Saitama Super Arena.
Yeah, Nabil Anan's landed several of those coming right into the body, that liver side.
Is Superlek in survival mode as we end the second? The third round is upon us. Did Superlek underestimate Nabil Anan like everybody else, Rich?
I believe that he did at this point in time. This is that first kick that came in completely unchecked by Superlek, and then Nabil Anan was able to just follow up with that knee and completely throw this combination here. This is where Superlek was in trouble, and he was just grabbing onto anything that he could to save himself from going down. You see the little stumble in his legs right there. He's like, I just need to grab onto something. Nabil probably held him up more than anything.